Action.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for joining us again. Yeah, it's the first one for the year.
Yes.
The year 2025.
That's how we are glowing.
Thank God you made it.
That's how we are glowing.
Thank God you made it. Happy to see you this year. Welcome to the Worship Jays with Vashtie and Phemie.
Phemie and
Beautiful,
Vashtie.
beautiful, beautiful to see you guys again this year. This is our first edition for the year, and it's been wonderful. We've already had the worship altar for this month.
Yes,
And
yes.
it was our 61st edition of the worship altar. 5 years running. God has been faithful. And you guys have been there with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have a very wonderful topic we'd like to discuss with you guys. It's a topic that we cannot say we are experts on. We can't say that we have all the knowledge about, but we'll give our own 2 cents. How people know what cents is? We'll give our own 2 kobo. How people know what kobo is?
But you're missing out something.
What?
You didn't introduce me. You didn't say, welcome my beautiful wife, my queen.
Oh, you see, this is a new year. I was trying to do things in a different way. And you now just spoiled the groove. I was going to say the topic, then I said, before we go into discussions.
Really?
I'd like to introduce.
Are you trying to whine me?
God. Okay. So before I even tell you the topic, I'd like to. My name is Phemie, Pastor Phemie, and I'm happy to have you here with us. And here with me,
Yes.
as usual, and always,
Yes.
the beautiful, delectable,
You overdo it now.
one and only, my own wife,
Your queen.
my queen,
That's the part that excites me.
Vashtie.
My queen. Hello. Happy New Year. Now you can go ahead.
Oh God.
Joshua, if you like, look at the ceiling.
This year promises to be beautiful. I'm sure you guys can see that this year will be beautiful.
I want to choke you with love.
Oh God. So thank you guys for joining us. So today we want to talk about the music minister and the platform.
Oh, wow.
The music minister and the platform. What's the platform? First of all, what are we trying to say about what do we refer to as a platform? So in this context of a music minister, a platform is a stage, a medium, an opportunity that is given to a music minister to be able to express their talent. Any environment that gives the music minister his voice or her voice. Any environment that makes the ministry of a music minister visible. That is a platform. And that's what we would like to discuss about today. The music minister and the platform. Whether I like it or not, every music minister was given a platform at one point or the other in their life. Every music minister has a platform.
Yes.
And that platform could be the most popular one. I'm sure you know it.
The church.
Yes.
The church.
So the platform could be the church. For some people, their platform was a concert. You understand? It was just at a concert that they were invited and they ministered and they became visible. And people will be saying, where was this person?
Before the concert, were they not given a platform in church?
I said church. I said another type.
Oh, okay. Because I wonder how someone just leave their kitchen and then straight for concerts. What we don't know in church. I've not seen you.
You will not know.
That should be a vagabond.
No, you may not know. No. You will use this word later, but not now. No. You may not know. See, your elder brother could have heard you sing in the toilet.
And you just take me to a big platform?
Sister, there are people that sing at home, but don't sing in church.
Okay.
They don't come out and sing, or maybe they don't even get the opportunity to sing, to join whatever group. Even when they want to give a special number, they don't even want to give their name because they're probably shy. And your elder brother knows that this girl can sing. I've heard her sing. And then he now has a connection with some of his friends that are organizing a program, and he now says, I want my sister to sing. So in that, I'm trying to play devil's advocate, and I'm trying to let you know that it is not always that the church is a platform that launches a music minister. Sometimes, and which is very rare, it may not be the church. And I've painted a picture which shows that it's a possibility.
But I don't agree with your picture anyway.
9 out of 10 times, it's the church. But you cannot minus, I'm a scientist, I'm an engineer. You cannot minus the place of that one. Even if it is 1%, you can't minus that place. So you cannot say absolutely every music minister, you say absolutely every music minister started from church. No, you can't categorically, and you can't prove that beyond reasonable doubt.
I give
up. So that's why, as the engineer,
I want peace this year. I want peace.
All right, so it could be a concert, it could be a record label, it could be social media. Maybe somebody posted, or you posted your video on YouTube, or you put it on Instagram, and it now became the platform that gave you your voice. It could be your personal ministry, like Worship with Vashtie, which is a platform for the ministry to be visible. So those avenues are what we categorize as the platform. David was given a platform when Saul needed somebody to play.
Yeah,
he was given a platform, and that platform was to come and play in the king's palace, and that was his platform that launched him. So today we want to discuss about the music minister and their platform. First of all, I'd like to ask you, what platforms launched you or gave you the visibility that you have now as a music minister? You know me, I'm not a music minister, so I cannot say this is a music minister. We didn't say just any minister. We didn't say just any minister. We say music minister and the platform. So you now tell us, as a music minister that you are, Bandi. What?
All things have passed away.
No.
This is 2025.
Last year, we categorized music ministers. We said there is A list, B list, C list, and you added that there is Bandi. So, you that belongs to Bandi, how did you get your Bandi visibility?
Whether I belong to Bandi or Band A or Band Z.
There's a way that Yoruba people used to mention that Band A.
Bande.
Apology, Yoruba. I'm one.
We are one of them.
Bande.
Kì í ṣe Bande now.
Bande. Never has shown us Bande.
All right. For me, I would still say it's the church.
Okay. What? Tell us. You have the opportunity now to tell the world about your own platforms. The platforms, I'm sure it's not just one platform that has launched you.
That's what I would say.
So tell us the specific. You just say church like that.
Of course, my first platform is the church.
Which church?
Ekwa Church.
Really?
Yes. We're not originally from Ekwa. We're from our background is Baptist.
Who are we?
Okay, my father.
Okay.
My late father. Our background, we were born into a Baptist family. But like I've always said, I don't know if I've said it here before, we had a proximity, opportunity to go to Ekwa Church because of proximity.
Okay, it was closer to your house.
Yes, it was closer to our house, so we could just go there. So because of that, we joined Bible Club, joined Children's Church, and everything. So my first platform is the Children's Church. The Children's Church, they gave us opportunity to do special number, whether you're singing off key, whether the song makes sense or not. The teachers were patient to listen to you. You sing your song and you are done. You're feeling so cool that you have also ministered. And at that point, because there are other children there, Either they are laughing or they are cheering you on, whichever one. You don't care at that point, but you're excited that you're able to come out and sing. You're able to come out and show what you have. And then gradually we grew into the teens church.
I'm excited. As a children teacher, I'm excited with this first person. I'm so
Yes,
excited.
yes.
Those
In
children,
fact,
remember all those days we used to do, there's one little girl, she used to be very little, but now she's a mother. She used to do, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John chapter 1, verse 1. It's Kasima 1. Yeah, so those are the things that really helped us that time too. All right.
And then going to secondary school, because the foundation had been laid, and we're already able to stand before people to be able to sing and do other things. It was not difficult to join choirs in school, join other societies in school, and be at the forefront because a platform had already been created and our confidence had been boosted then. So secondary school was another place again where we had platform, we could express ourselves very, very well. I was in press club. That helped me to be able to face crowd because most times I come out to read news. I was a newscaster in school. I got some awards. Wow. Why am I not
so when I'm introducing you,
why am I not a journalist?
I should be saying award-winning.
Yes. I got award. In fact, I got award from the wife of the president then, General Abdulsalami Abubakar. I remember very well. I'm a big yellow. That's by the way. And then, after school, coming back, I will never forget this man. I keep mentioning him, Mr. Labaran. I've forgotten his surname, but this one person who also gave me platform. Because at that time, we didn't have this much of DJs doing wedding receptions and what have you. So when people are doing wedding receptions or namings and what have you, yes, it's live band. So I had the opportunity. I was like the youngest there. He would take me along, follow, we'll go and sing in different places. We went to a lot of places in Kaduna to sing. Those were privileges I enjoyed, and it helped me to really, really face a lot of people. I think from there, my gift started finding expression as I understanding what God wants me to do and how He wants me to do it. So everywhere I went to, where there was opportunity to be in a church choir, I didn't joke with it. I go into it with all my heart, and from there we are here today.
So Ekwa, Victory Baptist also.
Victory Baptist Church, FGC Mina, FCS choir, and then NAF Protestant Church Ikeja. That's another big platform too, where I got to sing. It was a very big church, and I was able to stand in front of people and sing. So then Living Faith Foundation. Why wouldn't I mention my Living Faith Foundation? Living Faith Foundation, of course, Worship with Vashtie, another big platform for me too.
Beautiful. All right, so let's go deeper into this topic. What's the responsibility of a music minister to the platform that gives them expression? What's your responsibility as a music minister? What should be your role to play? Or what should be your responsibility to that platform that has given you your voice?
Stay committed to it.
Okay.
Stay committed to it. You can't be bigger than the platform that you need.
At that point.
Yes, that's why I say the platform that you need. Not the platform
that you had.
The platform that you need. If I need to get a platform, I cannot be bigger than that platform. I might grow while on that platform, you understand, and actually be bigger than it. But I should not forget that it is still that platform that has taken me to where I am or has allowed me to grow and become a better person. Okay, let's take, for example, when we used to go for wedding receptions, I know how those sounds were. Very wonderful.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean by wonderful. And we will sing like that. Sometimes the drum will burst. Sometimes the drummer is playing in Sokoto and you are singing in Enugu. You know what I mean?
Sometimes lights will go off.
Yes, sometimes lights will go off. Sometimes backups are doing off key. Sometimes even you yourself you are doing off key. And and some people will now want you to sing something that will excite them like that. And we're just doing it. And then when we finish, that I do not even know anything about honorarium, but I know that the Mr. Labaran will always ensure that I will have transport to go home. So maybe they will give them like 10,000, he will give us maybe to 200 or for 400, and then we're able to have something to go home, But the truth is that I grew. I didn't remain there. I understood that there was more.
Yeah.
And I should strive for more and become better. And if I'm giving those kind of instruments now to play, honestly, I'll be a little bit skeptical because of so I might even want to add in something to ensure that something good comes out of it. But have I forgotten that? No. I remember the humble beginning. I remember the love and the care that Mr. Labaran had for me, and the fact that he believed in me and knew that there's something in this girl that can find expression. If he had not believed in me, if he had talked me down, maybe I would not be where I am today, you understand? But he was always encouraging me, always supporting me, and here we are today. So stay committed, remain humble to that platform that helped you to find expression. And if that platform is still available, support it in any way that you can. Don't ever forget home. There's a song that says, no matter how the road will be, no matter how far you go, remember the road that leads home. Also, so you don't forget those platforms. God will help us, because I think many times platforms that helped us to start or to find our footing, we are quick to forget them. Now, when I say don't forget them, I'm not saying that you should worship them or they must be the one that will decide how your life will be. No. All I'm saying is that if that platform is still in existence, there's no big deal. In once in a while, just go there. You could just sing. Once in a while, you look at, do they need equipment? Is there anything that they need? And you have the capacity to do, you do. When they call on you and need your assistance, and it's in your power to do it, you help.
Now you're talking about a platform that you have had in the past and you had left, you're no longer. Now, for example, now I can categorically say that the Living Faith Foundation is an existing platform for you now.
Yes.
Okay, so now this is now where I want you to now drive it home now. What should be your responsibility to the Living Faith Foundation as the platform that's existing for you now?
Serve.
Serve. Good.
Serve. I will say it again. Serve. Do not run away from service in the platform that is helping you to find expression. Then remain humble. Humility. I say it again. Remain humble in that place. Because you don't know who is going to come and see you, and that might just be the place that, or the person that you need to say a word for you somewhere. Okay, something happened.
But must it not even, because if you say you will not know whether somebody may come and see you and it may be another launching pad for you, that also just points at you doing it for that platform for yourself, so that you find growth. What should you do for that platform to also...
for that particular platform, that's why I said
grow. So
you should serve.
Yes.
You should remain humble.
Yes.
Then submit to authority.
Beautiful.
Submit to authority.
They're contributing to making that platform grow too.
Yes. In any way possible. Your gift was not given to you by yourself. It was given to you by God. And if your gift is going to help people on that platform, other people on that platform to grow, other people that are coming up to grow, give it willingly. Give it without holding back. Give everything.
So if a place that is your platform now, if you are required, let's say Living Faith Foundation is organizing a program and they need music ministers to minister, you know it's a platform that is existing for you at the moment, and they call you Pastor Vashtie, we need you to come and minister in so place. Would you now sit down with them and start negotiating, before I show up?
Am I Omwale?
Before I step my foot out, they need to drop something.
They have to send protocol to come and take me.
As a music minister, established music minister, those are the things that are accrued to you. Shouldn't you
Excuse me, sir.
demand?
Excuse me.
Isn't it
I'm sorry.
rights?
What I'm going to be saying now may not really go down well with some people. But I don't understand me in the ministry that has given me platform or an existing platform. And then even if it's not even the ministry that's giving me platform, is it not ministry? Now, what is ministry? Ministry is service. And who is a minister? A minister is a servant. So why should I now be insisting that they should serve me? Do this. No, you have to give me a car that will pick me when I reach, open the door for me. If they decide to do it on their own, fine. But that it is me that is requesting it. On top of what? To go and spread the good news of Christ to people. Then I will now be giving them condition to spread the good news. Haba. I not be bastard.
Okay.
I not be bastard. No.
Okay, ma.
You call me, come and minister.
She was forgiving me
yes,
before.
sir. I am coming to minister.
She's now talking serious. She has
And
not left
the truth is that because of the respect I have for the ministry I belong to,
yes.
even when I have program or when I've already scheduled my programs and there is a program that is clashing with that and I know that program is a major program, I will adjust my time
God bless you.
in order for the program to fit in. Say, for example, the just concluded Lugbe for Christ Crusade. The last Sunday of every month is the day that we do
the worship
altar. But because we knew that it was going to be clashing with the worship altar, with the Lugbe Crusade, we shifted it backwards.
It earlier.
Yes, we did it so that we can accommodate this and all of us are fully involved.
Yeah.
And it was a joyful experience for me. No regret whatsoever. People were asking, what happened, this or that? I said, yes, we had a program, so we had to shift it. I know Nathaniel Bassey does that too. Yeah. Nathaniel Bassey would not take any invitation or any program that clashes with the Holy Ghost conference that Redeem does. He would not do that. Why? Because he is a pastor. That's an existing platform for him. And he's a music minister.
So
he understands this.
And he respects the platform.
Oh, no.
He respects the platform.
No. Very important.
God bless you, man. That's the word. Do you know that there are people that complain? In fact, music ministers, I will not call their name, they will complain. That's it. They brought me, listen, they didn't even make arrangement for accommodation for me.
Don't say you're not mentioning, I know them.
They never make arrangement for accommodation.
For what? For what?
Calm down. So if it's the platform, it's like biting the finger that fed you. I know it's an adage that is used always that we think it's a cliche, but it's true.
And you know the truth is that
Elisha served under Elijah. He was a student of prophecy. He was like he went to prophet school, but he was serving under Elijah. He was already a prophet. He was serving under Elijah. He served him like a boy. He continued to serve him. He honored him till the last point. It is when he finished serving and when Elijah was taken away that Elisha now stepped into his own ministry. He respected Elijah so much that he continued to serve him, continued to honor him. So everything he was doing was for the ministry of Elijah. He was not competing with the ministry of Elijah. Exactly. But many music ministers, not knowing that their responsibility is to even accentuate that platform that was given to them, that has made them, giving them a voice. You find them fighting against it. You find them competing with that platform.
You know what the problem is? The problem is that many, I'm not saying all, there are exceptions.
Yeah.
But many music ministers, they are about showing themselves to
what they are going to get
and not showing Jesus.
Yes,
because if it's Jesus that they are showing, Jesus goes before whatever interest that you think you have. So if it's Jesus you are showing, whatever it takes you to show Jesus, you will do it. whatever it takes you. If it means you sleeping in the bus to showcase Jesus, you will do it.
Yes.
If it means you trekking to the place to tell people about Jesus, you will do it.
Yes.
So how come that we have evangelists who will go to the ends of the earth, or to go to different places to tell people about Jesus, and at their discomfort, they will do it. They are not asking you to pay. I'm coming to tell you about Jesus. I'm not asking you to pay me. Then we now have someone that will say that, no, you did not send this car that you send is not for my class. I can't enter this car to go and tell you about Jesus.
It's because you do. I have a feeling that they don't know the vision of that platform. They don't know the vision.
No, we need to set it right.
Yeah, so people need to know the vision.
To.
You need to know the vision and align with the vision. Like the ministry that we belong to now. The vision is to reach souls, to raise souls, and to get those souls to be empowered to rule. So the bottom line is in reaching people. No matter what, no matter how. Notice I've been coughing since. We just finished a crusade and there was a lot of dust there. The dust is inside there. But we joyfully did this crusade because that is what our Father in the Lord has decided to pursue. That's what God called him for. And we have latched into it. It's a platform that has given us expression, and we must align to the platform, honor the platform, pursue excellence. Places where the platform is lacking in excellence, it is our duty to make it excellent. Not every time you are blaming our church is not doing that. No, it's supposed to be our responsibility to contribute and serve and make the platform to be. Because you see, this platform that is useful for us now will be useful to other people later. Even when you think you have grown, because whether you could grow to a level where you are bigger than the platform that you are with at the particular moment. But that platform will still exist for other people. The Equa Church, the Victory Baptist Church that you have left, there are other people that is still a platform to them.
Yes.
It's still a platform to them.
Yes, a lot.
So that platform will never cease. If it has done its job in your life, fine. It has done its job in your life, you move on to the next. But at that moment at which you are there, it is your duty. And there's this one word that we use in Living Faith Foundation so much. It behooves on you to make sure that platform is respected and honored.
I think going back to the issue of saying that your existing platform should pay you, should do this and that, is because we have borrowed a lot of things from the world. You understand? If we are going to go back to the basics, if we're going to go back to many of these things, if I talk, some people say, no, this one is still living in
denial,
in old
in
age.
The past.
Yes, in the past. Please let me live in the past and still make heaven. Please, than to live in the present and go to hellfire. Because after I amass all the fame and all the wealth and what have you, where do I end? Where do I end? If I stand to minister, am I truly ministering to God? Am I ministering to win people to God? Or am I ministering to show them how good my voice is, or the new shoe that I bought, or how beautiful my clothes is, or because I want the media to give me good pictures? No, let's be very sincere with ourselves. No, this is very, very serious. Let's be sincere with ourselves. Even the people that we minister to, they don't also help matters. You see people, the same way I see people fainting when Michael Jackson is singing. That's why I see people fainting when their favorite gospel artist is singing. Why are you fainting?
Idolizing
you
people.
Faint, you finish fainting and you go back and you remain the same person. Nothing changed, nothing happened. You were just excited. Sometime last year, I said it here. The Lord told me and said, do not excite the people and leave them hungry. Do not. He said, when you minister to the people, let their lives be changed, let their lives be transformed indeed. Let it not be that they were only excited and then after the excitement, they are still hungry and looking for God and looking for Jesus. No. Be the Jesus, be the one that would tell them about Jesus through your ministration, through your lifestyle and everything. But everybody is seeing affluence, and even the ones that are coming behind are coming in because of what? Affluence. So you hear that, you go soon blow. When you blow, blow for what? Blow what?
You blow and bust.
Because I started being scared of singing certain songs. I have to, when I'm singing the songs, I have to think again.
Whether you really mean the words they're saying.
Yes. I have to think seriously and say, this thing that I'm saying, am I really saying it? Tio go sing song. He say, I've been offered to a deity.
Yes.
He say, I'm now the sacrifice. The life that I live is not my own. Now, you, we don't know where Tio go enter before you sing that song. You can't carry your mouth and sing them.
What about leave me at the altar with my father? Leave me at the altar with my father.
My brother. My brother.
If they actually say they want to hold you for the altar, you go stay.
The Lord will help us. Let's not enter there.
Let's go to the next one. Because if we stay here, Pastor Vashtie will... The 10 minutes she said we're going to spend, we've already spent it. All right, so what is the responsibility of the platform to the music minister? We've talked about what the responsibility of the music minister should be to the platform. So what should be the responsibility, the obligations of the platform to the music minister?
Number one.
Yes, what should the platform provide for the music minister?
Provide a suitable environment.
Beautiful, yeah.
You see that spirit of it doesn't matter. After all, okay, I just said it now, but let's have a twist. After all, that's how we used to do it. When it comes to excellence, you can't compromise. You can't compromise, sir. You can't compromise.
So whatever platform it is, the platform should strive at excellence.
Yes, make it enabling, make it good for the person to be able to showcase themselves.
Who was it that was telling me? It's Joshua. He said he went to a church somewhere in Abuja, this Gwarimpa or somewhere. And was it you? Did you say you used the mic and you were hearing yourself very well? He said he held the mic and he spoke, and the way he was hearing himself, he was like, wow, this is good. Is this my voice? Do you understand? Not the one that you be complaining that you're not hearing yourself when you be tapping the mic, you be waving the mic to everybody. As their power reach at that time,
sir.
But they should strive.
Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't agree that it's as their power reach. Let me give you an example.
Sometimes it's misplaced priorities.
Yes. Okay. Sometimes it's just carelessness. There are churches that have wonderful equipment, but they have terrible handlers who don't care. They just enter and say, I beg, I don't do them. How much did they pay me? How much they give me? You can go to a woman's house who has just a 6 by 6, 6 springs, I mean what they call it, that borders mattress in her house with a mat, and see the house looking sparkling clean.
And the way she dresses it,
and the way she manages herself, and based on what she has. And you can go to another place where it's a mansion and you will see all manner of things. I wonder, are there human beings here? It all lies in the people that are handling it. So no matter how little your sound is or your instrument or your equipment are, I think how you manage it, what you do to ensure that you have something good will determine whether you will get the bigger ones.
And the truth is,
many times people don't pay attention to these things.
And the secret is that the better you make your platform, the better you make the environment of your platform, the more music ministers want to come and use that your platform.
Yes.
If your platform is beautiful, just look around, you see, you have a screen, you have a good sound.
Even if you don't get screen, put TV.
You find out that music ministers,
if you don't get TV, put
will want to come and use that platform. And whether I like it or not, between music ministers and the platform, it's supposed to be a symbiotic relationship. Helping each other. If you have a platform where everybody wants to come and use, it also is to the benefit of the platform, while it's to the benefit of the music minister. So creating that environment is not only beneficial to the music minister, it's also beneficial to that platform. In fact, everybody wants to come and use your church to do a program. Everybody wants to come and use your studio to do a program. That's how, because of how you have made that platform to be excellent, is what will draw people to that place. All right.
I want to break a table.
Okay, ma'am.
I think the platform should also give music ministers their due honor.
I agree.
I'm sorry to say,
I agree.
You call somebody to travel all the way to come and minister in your church. And you're giving the person 5 minutes. And even the 5 minutes, the way they'll come and call the person's name. We have these following people that are coming to sing their special number. Number 1, special number. Joshua, Phemie, Vashtie, 5 minutes each. Hurry up. When the person just carry mic.
And it's 3 minutes.
You now start hitting the mic. I mean, why? It's not good.
Okay.
Then, another thing is, I understand that many people who are called by God, people like Vashtie, I will never, the day that I tell you that this is the amount that you are going to pay me to come and minister here, to just know that day, I don't backslide. But the fact that I didn't say anything does not mean that even a bottle of water you will not give me.
Oh no. So if you want to be
a
honor
bottle of water. It's not a big deal. Just assign the usher, make sure that there's water there. Because the truth is that let's talk about this thing. I was talking in hush tones, but I'm not talking in hush tones again. Generally, it takes a lot to sing. It drains us. And the least you could do is to give a bottle of water, because at that point that you finish singing, you need to rehydrate. But some people don't even care. Not even water to give people that are singing. Come on. And then you know that the person is coming not from within. Even if it's coming from within, as far as you know that what it will take to bring this person here is 1,000 naira, please try and give the person that 1,000 naira to take the person back home. And it's fair enough.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I just keep on saying, thank you for coming.
God
Some
bless
people
you.
say thank you. You understand? Thank you for coming. It's a different thing if the person decided that I'm going for evangelism, so I'm coming to your church to sing. You have a right not to, because the person said, but you call the person and say, come. Maybe because the person was shy, so the person could not say, please ma, can you send me money, let me use as transport. And the person now went to borrow money just to honor you. If person should say respect you, you must should say respect her now.
All right, so it's also the responsibility of the platform to provide mentorship for music ministers, spiritual and emotional nurture for music ministers, and the platform benefits from the gifts of the music minister.
Oh yes.
So sometimes it's also good and proper to bless the music ministers financially. There's nothing wrong in it. So
support them when they are doing programs.
Exactly.
In any way that you can.
Post their work. Post their work.
I think we can end this
on
here.
your social media platforms.
Sir, don't say social media platform.
Or when you're even doing an announcement, talk about
exactly.
them. Talk about
in fact,
them.
The greatest endorsement that you can give to your members that are, or what do I put it?
Music ministers
in your church is to talk about their what they do.
He will not take anything from you.
Let's support our own. He's releasing a movie today. Everybody should please try and come. Post it on your Facebook. This is my church member. Please make sure that you are there. You did not use 1 naira to do that. It's free. It did not bite you.
That doesn't take anything away from you. So that should be the responsibility of the platform. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a symbiotic relationship. The platform helps the music minister. The music minister also helps the platform. If everybody is playing their own role, there will be no need for any quarrels or any fights, which I'm going to talk about a little later. So now,
just as they sell cake, my husband they tell people, say, my wife they sell cake, she they sell cake, she they sell cake. Now so they order the cake. Even today, like this person don't order cake from their office. You give me platform for business.
How should a platform not treat a music minister? How should a platform not treat a music? What should a platform not do to a music minister? What are the things that they should not do? Don't exploit your music ministers. And I think you mentioned some about it. Don't use them and dump them. No, it's wrong. Don't use the music minister and dump them.
How do you
Don't use
them?
You gather them, you want to use them for popularity, to use them to do a lot of things. You not give them water, you not give them anything, you not honor them. That is use and dump. Or when you are having small programs, you invite them. But we want to do a big one.
You now
gather plenty
go to
money.
UK, US, call all the big names. Then those ones that have been laboring with you now push them aside and say, no, it's not for
that's
you. It's not for your class. You never reach.
That's use and dump. No. Don't use and dump.
We will not be use and dump in Jesus' name.
And don't make unrealistic demands from them. Don't demand too much from them. You at the platform, you are supposed to understand the level at which they are. So don't demand too much from them. Demand from them what they will be able to give. Show them that you are partners in progress with them, and don't withhold their due honor, and don't discourage their creativity. There are sometimes that they discourage and sit down on that gift. They say, some people say, you want to show her, want to humble her. No. If you want to humble the person, bring the person, talk to them, not in trying to suppress the gift that they have or trying to silence them. The platform shouldn't try to silence the music minister. Remember that, first of all, they are ministers and they are not just performers. Sometimes music ministers are treated as performers. Yes, they are treated as performers for a particular
Talking about
platform.
that, sir.
They are treated as performers, and they are not performers. It's not it's like, sometimes, you know how, I don't know, growing up in the north, you know all these people that used to carry monkey. Like they tie monkey and they carry the monkey. The monkey will now come and dance for people, and then people will now be collecting money. They now go and get leftover food to give the monkey. They don't even use the money and buy better food for the monkey. That monkey is a performer. You understand? But if you as a platform, because when we're talking about platform, we're talking about Jesus Christ, we're talking about spreading the gospel. If you at the platform are a partner in progress with your music minister, and the goal that you guys are going after is to spread the good news, and you are doing it together, then you will not muzzle the horse that is doing the job. You understand? Whenever they do anything, you give them what is due to them. If things come in as a result of what they have done, then bless them. So don't treat them as that monkey that is carried around, but treat them as partners in progress. Let it be as if, okay, if it is even a monkey, that at the end of the day, all the money that is gathered, you and the monkey sit down, discuss, calculate it, give the monkey his own. That shows that you are partner with the monkey and not the monkey, your performer. So a music minister should not be treated as a performer, or not just treated as a tool to be used. You want to add anything to it?
You have not allowed me to add now.
I'm sorry, man. You know how the thing was hot in your mind. That's how the thing was really hot in my mind too.
The truth is that music ministers do a lot. But you hear people say, I always say it in my church that anytime you want to make bad examples, I beg you.
I've tried my best now. Anytime I'm preaching, I don't use choir as examples again.
Don't make examples with choir. Because I say it again, that as you say that there are bad people in choir, there are bad pastors, there are bad
prayer band members,
there are bad evangelists. They are everywhere.
Yes.
But the focus is always on the choir. Why? Because they're the ones that come out in the limelight. So we should stop that. We should stop that by all means. When we say that this person is a music minister, some music ministers go on fast, long fast. They do a lot of prayers, prayer stretch, Bible study, a lot of them. They don't just go to minister or to sing like that. That's why they are called ministers. They put in a lot of work to that. Then now imagine how you just come and reach the person because you have the spiritometer to know who is spiritual and
who is not.
In fact, even now we have the world people that know who is spiritual. You hear them say, this one is deep.
If you're very spiritual and you want to
this
even
one is this
correct
one is
person,
that.
you will not do it in public. You will not do it to embarrass them.
We don't have the right to do that.
Them.
We throw shades at them, we throw jabs at them. We want to say, no, this one, the Spirit of God is not in this one.
Trying to
the
bring
Spirit
them
of
down.
God is in this one.
If the Spirit of God is not there, you pray for them and you bring them close and talk to them.
Yes.
If that's what you are seeing.
Yes.
It's all right, that's fine. Okay, so now I want to go into another very important part that will take about 5 minutes or so to discuss this because it's very, very dear to me and it's something that is quite trending. Jacob and Laban. You know Jacob and Laban? Mm-hmm. Laban was his uncle and Jacob was living with Laban after he ran away from home. Mm-hmm. Whether you like it or not, at that time, Laban was Jacob's platform. Pastor K. Jacob was Laban's platform. Laban was Jacob's platform. Because it was in Laban's house that Jacob married wife. Not only once, he married two. And he had properties. So it was like a platform that was made. Because when Jacob came, he came with nothing. He came and met Laban. Laban was already had his property, had everything. So that was a platform for it. So at some point, Jacob and Laban entered into an agreement. Mm-hmm. And that agreement can be seen as a contract. They signed a contract between themselves. Do this. After how many years, this will belong to you and I'll give you freedom. This one, that one. At some point, those contracts, there were issues, but there was a contract written. So now, as a music minister, do you think that it is important to enter into some kind of contract with the platform or some type of platform that you have or the platform that you are using or platform that is giving you visibility? Is it important that sometimes you enter into a legal agreement?
Now you ask the question. Now you go answer.
Why are you the music minister now?
I know they do that.
I know because I know between managers and music minister. That's true. That's true. I'm your manager.
Contract.
That means we have a contract. Maybe it's that contract that has not made you to sit down with me and say, well, let's spell out the terms. Let us sign contract for this number of years. This is how it should be. This is what it should be. Don't you think it's important to forestall any problems in the future, any trying to exploit one another? Let there be something written in black and white. Should there be a contract?
Honestly, I don't know much about this, so I wouldn't want to say anything about it. I'm being very, very sincere.
Me, the reason why I'm saying this now, the reason why I think it's important that we discuss about it is because of we know the case of Mercy Chinwo, Minister Mercy Chinwo and her manager, Iziti. I'm a manager, but I'm sure you will know what side I have picked. I have picked a side. I know what side I'm on. I'm not on the side of the manager this time. I'm on the side of the minister. Because I think if there is mutual respect and if you are not trying to use somebody as a performer, as that monkey that I just talked about, if there was continue to be mutual respect, even if you enter into an agreement, those agreements will be respected. Number one. Number two, those agreements will not be entered into in such a way that you are exploiting the other person. Mm-hmm. So as much as it's important to enter into the agreements, like the case that we are seeing now, and everything is being watched in the public, is because somebody at some point was trying to exploit another person. Whether you like it or not, when you write an agreement with somebody, there are points that you get to and you say, no, maybe at the time I wrote this agreement, I wasn't really very distant. And where I'm feeling now, I do not want it. We have heard of other cases. There are some other people that we have read recently where they had agreements, and when they got to a point, they now started and say, no, this agreement, when we wrote it, this was how it was. our understanding was not up to this. At this point, I don't want it again. And they broke away from it. But this one is already getting a lot of attention, a lot of fights here and there. This one going to court, EFCC and all that. Do you think, from these things I've said, do you think it's a right way to pursue that agreements should be entered between music ministers and some particular platforms?
Yeah, when it involves money, because I think that's the basic thing. The long and short of all these things is money. So when it involves money, I think it's important to enter an agreement, because even when you're going to work with somebody, you tell the person, okay, this is what I can afford to pay you.
And you don't just assume.
Yes, this is your salary at the end of the month. There are some people I know that, okay, we're making cake together. For every cake that we make, I'll give you 20% of the profit. 20% of the profit, that's what I'll give you. So if I make 30 cakes, that means you get 20% on each of those cakes. 30 of them. You get 20% on it. We have signed the agreement.
Yes.
It is binding.
Exactly.
And we stick to it.
Okay, now what if along the line the person now feels he should have a little more than what you're offering?
We will sit down and talk about it. If probably there, of course, contracts can be reviewed.
Yes.
I had such a case. Yes. Mine was not really written per se, because I'm also an employer, and my employee, because of the increase in the prices of things and everything, my cakes went up. You understand? I had to up her salary and also review her days of resumption. Reduced it from 5 to 3. So that it can accommodate everything, and then we had a win-win situation.
So that was you empathizing, that was you treating that person like a human being.
Yes.
You were not trying to slave her.
Yes.
You're not trying to slave her. So it is the intent behind the contract that makes it humane or not. If the intent behind it is to slave the person and continue to exploit the person, that's when it is bad. So the reason why I'm saying is that contracts are not bad.
Yes.
Entering agreements with people are not bad. Entering agreement between a record label and a minister is not bad. Entering agreement, there are some people who are in church who are music ministers. The church is giving them a platform to minister, but the church also pays them. There are people that are employed and the church pays them. You understand? They are paying them maybe a stipend or a salary, but they are being paid. But it's also a platform that is given to them. That means they have entered a contract. A time could come that music minister will come and say, no, when we entered this agreement, I was single. Now I have a wife and I have children. What I'm collecting is not going to be enough. Can you increase it for me? And you say, no, I'm not increasing it. This is the contract we signed. That is not being human. So every contract should have a human face. Also, and when the person decides, says, I want to opt out, leave them. And let them
that's
opt
what
out.
I wanted to say.
Let them opt
if
out.
you as the other person in the contract say, I'm not going to opt it and everything, the person has a right to say, okay, can we cancel this contract? I'm not going to continue again. But for somebody to insist that you continue, it means that there's something that the person is gaining from you.
Exactly. I want to continue to gain
it from you and not minding how you are feeling about it. And everybody has a right to say, this is not favoring me. I think I want to back out on this. But the reason why these kind of things will make a lot of noise in the social media is because it involves the church.
Yes.
Anything about the church, it spreads like wildfire. Recently, we had a case of a former music minister.
Some people have refused to
yes, they are still saying it so that they can
yes.
taint the church black. That's what I'm saying. So for me, in this case, much as I didn't want to talk about it, but you had a way of making me talk about it.
I proposed
for me, in this case, I will appreciate that Mercy just...
She has, I think.
Yes, leave this thing. People like me, and you don't ever reach this level. I don't say, no, it's okay. Because one thing I know is that if that is my source of making money, that source will not run dry as long as I remain in the will of God and doing what God wants me to do. It will not run dry. Because one, the gift was not given to me by you.
Yeah.
You cannot take it. You can strip me of everything. But you see that which God has deposited in me, that's one thing you cannot strip me of. That's why I pity people who used to go and fight when either their brother died or their sister died. They go and fight for property and fight this and that. The truth is that you can collect everything from a widow or a widower, but you cannot take what is inside them, what they know how to do, and take it, finish it. They will still bounce back and become better. So I know that Mercy is going to bounce back.
Definitely. She's not even gone
but
anywhere.
Generally, whether Mercy or Easy, all I know is that Satan is also using this to create rancor and paint the church black and make you look like, oh, everybody is just after this, after that. Their songs have blessed us. Their production have been good. We have been blessed by their togetherness and their work together. So while we are not happy about this, our prayer is that God settles this thing and let everybody just have peace. You understand? Because whether on her side or on his side, everybody is hurting. And the internet family members are also hurting. You understand? Whether those on her side or those on his side, or those sitting on the fence, everybody is hurting. And God does not want that. You understand? All we want is peace.
Beautiful. I agree with you. Jesus says we should be as gentle as the dove. But he also said that we should be as wise as the serpent.
Of course.
So this is going to be my advice to music ministers. If you have record labels that you want to sign with, or you want to sign an agreement with a church, or whatever platform you are signing an agreement, make sure you read the agreement very well. Make sure you get professionals. You will find professionals in church or around you in your family that will be able to help you read that agreement, so that you find out that so that if there are clauses in there that will be detrimental to you later, they'll be able to help you fish them out. And make sure that you insert into those agreements or into those contracts an exit plan, an exit clause, a clause that when you say, okay, we get to this point, I'm not doing again. It's important to be wise. Because the truth is that some platforms, some record labels that may want to sign you, will want to sign you to exploit you, to use you like that monkey. So it's important for you to read very well, study it very well, get professionals to help you go through it before you put pen to paper. Be gentle as a dove, but be as wise as a servant. Do not be naive. Do not be naive, because it can land you into a place that you don't want to be. That's my advice for all music ministers. So when you are ready to sign our contract, make sure you get somebody that will read it very well before you put pen to paper.
Did you see this bombastic side? Did you see it?
All right, so this is the final question now. Who is the one and only ultimate platform?
Oluwa, take me higher, 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 higher.
If God opens a door for you, no one can shut it.
Nobody.
So God is the one and ultimate platform. God is the one and ultimate platform for every music minister. God is your one and ultimate platform. Other people could serve as platforms for you, but it is God that uses them as platform for you. It is God that launches you by using them. So don't look up to man, look up to God. Even if God is using man, know that he is the primary. All other platforms are secondary. Today we have talked about the music minister and his platform. One thing that I'd like us to take away from this discussion is that both the music minister and the platform are partners in fulfilling God's word. Let us never get to a point where we are competing against each other or we are fighting against each other in this work of the ministry. We are partners in fulfilling God's word. So it's important for us to understand our roles. The music minister understand the role of the platform. Platform understand the role of the music minister. Where there is mutual understanding, there will be kingdom benefits. So that's my advice to all music ministers. Do not look at whatever platform you are having as a platform that is limiting you or a platform that is fighting against you. No. But try to complement that platform, and that platform will also complement you. Vashtie, do you have any closing words?
Not really. Not really. I don't want to mention the word that you said that I will mention later. I don't want to mention it, but all I want to say is that anywhere that's your existing platform, play a role and play it very well as a music minister. Don't abuse the platform. Don't look down on the platform. Be committed to it. Be committed to it with everything you've got and give it your best. Remember, God is the ultimate platform. So He's the one that will, from that platform, take you to bigger and better platforms, even the ones you never imagined you could get to. If Sinach had not stayed on the platform that she had to do Waymaker, I'm sure that we will not have the Waymaker go as far as it has gone. Much as people say that, no, Love World pushed her and what have you. But I tell you the truth, if she was not committed to that platform, nothing will happen. God honors commitment. God honors commitment. Stay committed to what you are doing in whatever platform you have, and you will see God taking you to bigger platforms.
Thank you very much, everyone. Please, we would like you to share your thoughts about what we have discussed. Yes, I'm sure there are some things I said that you don't agree with. Maybe there are some things that she said, no, everybody always agrees with her. Everybody.
No, that one right. Everybody
always agrees.
Let's begin to go to the bush and do concerts.
If there are things that...
Joshua.
But if they say, if I tell Joshua now, say, we are going to minister in Sudan, you get...
We will go.
I see how they look me. But if I say, we are going to Canada, people will be excited. Yo, that's the place. May God help and give us understanding. So please, share your thoughts with us. What have I said that you do not like? Or what have I said I should have said better? We're learning from each other. May I please say
something?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. I also think that we should not be jumping around from one platform to another or begging for platforms. If God has given you a platform,
they are not sure of the platform they're there. That's the reason. That's why they're jumping around looking for platforms.
If God has given you a platform, stay there.
Because anyone that is jumping around,
stay there. Don't go begging for platforms.
Somebody jumping around doesn't have a specific place. He's a vagabond.
You brought the word.
He's a vagabond. I'm telling you, anybody that doesn't have a specific place where he can stay, doesn't have a church that he can stay, or doesn't have a one platform, you're jumping from one. I don't want to use some bad word. The cleanest word. The cleanest word to use.
In Word of Jesus Ministry. Tomorrow you are in Spiv International Church. Next one you are in Foluke Ministries of the Lord. You feel you keep moving. Next one you are in Labos Church.
That is vagabondism.
Which one be that one again?
Vagabondry.
Vagabondistic.
So please.
Vagabondilism.
Not funny, not chop.
Vagabondilism.
So please share your thoughts with us.
Joshua, what is it?
Follow us on our social media platforms. You know them. On Facebook,
Worship with Vashtie,
and also Worship with Vashtie, and then on YouTube, Worship with Vashtie.
TikTok, Worship with Vashtie.
On Instagram,
Worship with Vashtie.
So please follow us and tell us what you think about our discussion today. Let's enrich the discussion. Let's make it better. If there are things that are happening in the body of Christ that we need to take care of, let's take care of. Let's nip them in the bud and let's move forward. And I'm sure God is going to help us as we go along. We're going to come back again in February, and I'm sure that you're going to be there with us. Watch out for the worship altar in February, and also watch out for worship G's with Vashtie and Phemie.
Vashtie.
It's going to be a beautiful year. I preached in one church at the end of last year, and God revealed to me that this year, 2025, is the year of the Christian. It is the year of the Christian. So if you are not one, you know what to do.
Become one.
Become one. So thank you for joining us. God bless you. See you again next time.
Bye.